Hello, Mike. How are you?
Hey, Dr. Shannon, how are you?
I'm very good. Has your week been good?
My week has been good. Your week?
Very good.
I always ask. I don't know why.
So do you have anything you want to bring in here? Because I have something I was wondering if you want to discuss from like last week.
Well, let's start with yours.
Well, last week you said something, and I'd like to explore this topic. You mentioned that you feel that music is like somehow connected to all your life's events and your memories, and I kind of was wondering what you mean by that. Could you expand on that a little?
Well, I wonder if everyone feels that way, but I just think that music for me has almost intensified my life in such a fashion that I can hear a song now and it puts me in a specific place. Like when I can see where I was and who I was with when I was 8, when I first heard a song, or 10 or 12, or anything from the past. Any song I can latch onto and it just takes me somewhere different.
So do you find that these are usually always related to your childhood?
I think everything's kind of related to our childhood.
Well, because
Um,
I mean, I think that's an important connection, and that actually can help us if we can delve into that, and it could help us with some of the present day issues you're having. I'm assuming music was played in your house when you were young.
oh, definitely.
Okay, like
Yeah.
your parents would play.
My mom loved Elvis, so I
Okay,
loved Elvis. I mean, we just fell right into it. She would play that and that and the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. I can still hear that to this day. She played it on an 8 track,
yeah.
and I can still hear songs in the track switch. Like I know exactly when it would take place. So that was the kind of music I listened to. That's what my mom was playing all the time.
Now, when you were young, do you remember? Was there music that you remember being your music, the first music you discovered that influenced you that wasn't your parents' music?
Oh, Kiss.
Okay.
Do you know who Kiss is?
Yes, yes, I do.
The band Kiss.
Yes.
I mean, it was when I found out who they were. It was almost by accident. Just that, of course, a neighbor kid was listening, and my brothers and I would dress up like Kiss. We would pretend to be Kiss. We would lip sync as Kiss because my mom loved Elvis, but
Yeah.
Elvis was one guy.
Yeah,
Kiss were giants.
like superheroes.
Exactly, and just bigger than anything I'd ever seen before in my life. It was just crazy. There was bombs and blood, and there was like a demon, and there's a star child, and then there's a spaceman, and then there's a guy who just fucking gave up and said, "You know what? I'm a cat." Like literally, I can't compete with these other dudes.
Didn't they?
And I'm 10. 10 years old I was, and I'm just in shock watching these guys, and I would watch every single second that I could to see them because they were so different and so amazing to me.
And didn't the guy blow fire?
Yeah, exactly. He still does. He spits blood and blows fire and goes up to the ceiling. That guy's 95 years old. They drag him to the fucking ceiling still. And when I was 10, I loved it. And I got to admit, at 47, I still love it.
Well, let me ask you this. When you were young and you shared that with your brothers, like you were saying, it was a kind of a family thing. What I'm curious about is what was like the first song or band or artist where you heard it and it was yours, it became yours, and it started your taste in music separate from anybody else?
Well, my favorite band of all time is Van Halen.
Okay.
And, Kiss was this, my brothers and I all discovered Kiss, like because of our neighbors. I found Van Halen and kind of brought them to my brother. I heard them for the first time, and there were no bombs, there was no blood, there was no makeup. That was just fucking music. And it made me feel a way I had never felt before, and it made me want to be those guys.
She saw the look in his eyes, and she knew better. He wanted her tonight, and it was now or never. He made her feel so sad. Jamie's crying. Jamie's crying. Now Jamie wouldn't say alright. She knew he'd forget her, and so they said a good night. Oh, and now he's gone forever. She wants to send him a letter. Yeah, yeah. Just to try to make herself feel better. They said, give me a call sometime. But she knows what that'll get her. Jamie's crying. Jamie's crying. Now Jamie's been in love before, and she knows what love is for. But she needs a little more than one night stands. She wants to send him a letter. Yeah, yeah. Just to try to make herself feel better. They say, give me a call sometime. But she knows what that'll get her. Jamie's crying. Jamie's crying. Jamie's crying. Jamie's crying. Jamie's crying.
That's interesting that you felt you wanted to be somebody else. I'm curious though. This has to be the late '70s, right? I mean, we're
Yeah.
talking about
Like 78.
yeah, you're getting older, you're going through puberty, adolescence. Were girls like on the radar for you at that time?
Uh, it wasn't like I sat around going, girls, there was one specific girl I could
Okay.
point to, like your first crush. You have your first crush. I got my first
Sure.
kiss in kindergarten, but my first real crush, and it's and there's an incident where it's like there's a backyard and there's Nikki Palladino and there's a tent and I got slapped and it's a long. I don't know if it's
slapped.
worth
All
telling
right.
that story, but it's
But this is a good memory?
well, it is. What's funny? It's a memory and a good memory at the same time as a bad one. But I tell you what, there was one specific song playing, and every time now, for the rest of my life, whenever I hear that song, I am sitting in that tent.
She's driving away with the dim lights on, and she's making a play. She can't go wrong. She'll never wait too long. She's winding them down on a clock machine, and she won't give up. 'Cause she's 17, she's a frozen fire. She's my one desire. I don't wanna hold her down, don't wanna break her crown. But she says, let's go. She says, she says, let's go. She's laughing inside, 'cause I can't refuse. She's so beautiful and now she doesn't wear her shoes. She never likes to choose. She got wonderful eyes and a risque mouth. When I asked her before, she said she's holding out. She's a frozen fire. She's my one desire. I don't wanna hold her down, don't wanna break her crown. And she says, let's go. She says, she says, let's go. She says, I like the night, baby. She says, let's go.
This has been very, very informative. Listening to you, I've got the impression that everything that's ever happened to you, every memory in your life, has a soundtrack. But I'm curious, this is the time period when your father passed away, and that's a pretty big deal. I'm wondering, do you have a soundtrack for that? Mike?
Daddy's phone baby had for me. All in all, it was just a brick in my wall. All in all, you were the first brick in the wall. I got a little back room I can sit in. Not a room, just a closet I fit in. When I'm a lost boy, it's the only headspace I get in. I got my brother who I share a bed with. Got a AM radio too. Got 50 channels of shit on the TV to choose from. I got electric light, and I got second sight. Got amazing powers of observation, and that is how I know when I try to get through on the telephone to you. There'll be nobody home. There is no pain you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like two balloons. Now I got that feeling once again. I can't explain, you would not understand. This is not how I am. I have become comfortably numb. I've got the obligatory Playboy mags and the inevitable rips and snags, all down the front of my favorite flannel shirt. Got a baseball glove holding my fingers. Got a hockey stick covered in tape. Got a crate full of albums to help when I want to escape. Got wild staring eyes, and I got a strong urge to fly. But I got nowhere to fly to, fly to, fly to, fly to. Ooh, yeah. When I pick up the phone, there's still nobody home. the corner of my eye. I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it now. The child is grown, the dream is gone. I have become comfortably numb. I got a mom who isn't home, and I'm always alone.
I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment with my mom, my 4 brothers. We were all on top of one another. You couldn't turn around without bumping into somebody.
Yeah.
And I was still alone.
Now, obviously, you didn't grieve properly.
Oh,
You didn't
hell
have
no.
time,
I still
obviously.
haven't.
But was there anything that you could distract yourself with at that time? I know 13 is a tough age for anybody.
Well, high school.
Yeah,
I started high school just a couple of months after my dad died.
that's right. You were double promoted.
Yeah. And so I met a group of friends, and I just threw myself headlong into shenanigans.
She's just 13 years old. Flannel shirt, but he's not cold. The guys are playing slap hockey since they're watching MTV. But his shirt smells like cappy, can't hang around. High school, in the middle of the brook. High school, in the middle of the VHS's are high school. There's always something happening and it's usually not cool. Mike's the one to break the rules. He's sitting in internal, and I'm talking let's rule. High school, in the middle of the book. High school, in the middle of the our school. In the middle of the brook. Our school. In the middle of the Mike gets dressed in the Schmidt shirt. School lunch and a school dessert, plus whatever wins a bet. White Castles are just some salt. He throws up it's all our fault in lots of ways. High school, in the middle of the brook. High school, in the middle of the basketball and football games. Give each other different things. Party at ex-girlfriend's house or Brian's house or at Tony's house. You remember all those nights throwing cheese and sacrifice left and right. Showing up ready to rock, man. In the op van. Schmitty's having too much fun. Seeing me and it just isn't done. He'll have to try it one more time. Meet the class of 85 or 86. He won't survive. He can't hang around. High school, in the middle of the brook. High school, in the middle of the brook. High school, in the middle of the brook. High school, in the middle of the high school. All those pencils, all those books. High school, in the middle of the brook. High school, all those teachers' dirty looks.
And I mean shenanigans. I mean, I just found a group of like-minded dudes, and we did a bunch of dumb shit together, and it was fucking awesome. And I loved it. It's exactly what I needed. It was exactly what I needed. Yeah.
So I'm assuming these guys all shared your tastes and their soundtrack was probably your soundtrack.
For a while,
Yeah.
probably, all through school and stuff. I mean, we all liked individual things, but then came together over certain things. But
Yeah.
then of course you get older, and mine changed. My soundtrack changed a lot once school ended, and I was leaving.
Yeah.
Because guys went to college, other guys went and stayed and settled down, and I was just fucking bailing because there was nothing for me there. There was literally nothing left. So I moved to California, and my soundtrack for that was rap. Like, I mean, I fucking loved rap music. My friends did not get on board with me. I got some people to listen to it, but for me, LL Cool J, Run DMC, but mainly Public Enemy. When I first heard Public Enemy, and specifically Chuck D, it influenced me, and it influenced the way I wanted to communicate, and it influenced the way I listened to things, and it just was such a huge influence on me going forward. I fucking loved Public Enemy.
I'm counting down to the day deserving fitting for a king. I'm waiting for the time when I can get to Arizona, cause my money is spent for the goddamn rent. Neither party is mine, not the jackass or the elephant. 20,000 million brothers in the corner off the cell block, but they come from California. Population none in the desert and sun, with a gun cracker running things under his thumb. Staring hard at the postcards, isn't it odd and unique? Seeing people smile while in the heat, 120 degrees, cause I wanna be free. What's a smiling face when the whole stage races? Why I wanna holiday down because I wanna. So what if I celebrated standing on a corner? I ain't drinking no 40, thinking time with a 9 till we get some land. Call me the trigger man, looking for the governor. Ha, he ain't loving you, ha, but here to trouble you, he's rubbing you wrong. Get the point, come along, he can get to the joint. I urinated on the stage while I was kicking this song. Yeah, you better be fair, the sucker over there, they try to keep it yesteryear, the good old days, the same old ways that kept us dying. Yes, you, me, myself, and I indeed. What I need is a nosebleed. Read between the lines and you see the lie politically planned. But understand that's all she wrote. When we see the real side that hide behind the vote, they can't understand why he's a man. I'm singing about a king. They don't like it when I decide to mic it. Wait, I'm waiting for the date for the man who demands respect, cause he was great. Come on, I'm on a one mission to get a politician to honor, or he's a goner by the time I get to Arizona. Well, I got 25 days to do it. If I want in the way, just watch me go through it. Cause I gotta do what I gotta do. PE number one gets the job done. When it's done and over, well, it's because I drove her through all the static. Not stick, but automatic. That's the way it is. Got to get his talking MLK. Gonna find a way, make the state pay. Looking for the day, hard as it seems. This ain't no damn dream. Gotta know what I mean. It's team against team. Catch the light beam. So I pray every day. I do and preach of the maker. Looking for culture, I got my knot here from Jamaica. Pushing and shaking the structure, bringing down the Babylon. Hearing the sucker that make it hard for the brown. The heart full of honor, need it now more than ever. Now who's sitting on my freedom oppressor? People beater, piece of the pick we picked up
So you're saying that rap music like, influenced you as
But
well?
no. I wouldn't say rap music influenced me. It was Chuck D really who influenced me. It's more the vessel rap music. But I mean, I was fascinated with Chuck D. Guys like David Lee Roth and Quentin Tarantino. I love communication. I love language.
Well,
That stuff is verbal. It's alive. It's vital, and I love vital.
Well, you said Tarantino. He's a filmmaker, right? It's not really like music.
Yeah. Well, I would maintain that his films are music. I think Tarantino writes songs. He just presents them to you in a visual form. It's fantastic. Like Reservoir Dogs. When I saw that, I can barely explain to you the jolt of energy that went through me.
So you like Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah.
When I don't know why I came here tonight, I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared, I guess I'll fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you, and I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep a smile on my face. Yes, I tell you, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, and you're proud that you're a silly man. And your friends, they all come calling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Try to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? I don't think that I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
I didn't know anything about the movie. I sat there and I watched unbelievable actors do tough guy stuff in front of me. It was exactly what I needed to see. Not even what I wanted to see, it's what I needed to see, because it was proving to me that there was someone out there who made things that I wanted. And that was the best part of the entire experience. I thought someone made something exclusively for me. I fucking loved that.
Well, you started out with nothing, and you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come calling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Then I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared, I guess I'll fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Mike, I know this isn't the subject you really want to talk about, but I am kind of curious. This whole soundtrack thing, I mean, how does this really, or does it pertain to your ex-wife?
I wouldn't say it pertains at all. I mean, I don't, that's over. And it's kind of a who cares situation. But I mean, and the whole, you look back and it's like half the time I thought I was John Cusack holding up a fucking radio. And then the other half of the time half of it was all my fault.
Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light and heat I see in your eyes. I don't like to see so much pain, so much wasted, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired of working so hard for our survival. I look to the time with you to keep me awake and alive. And all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. In your eyes, the light, the heat. 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 Your eyes, I'm complete. Your eyes, I see the doorway to 1,000 churches. Your eyes, the resolution. Your eyes, of all the fruitless searches. The light, the heat. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Your eyes, the light, the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. Your eyes, the light, I wanna touch the light and heat I see in your eyes. The light, the heat. Your eyes, 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 I am complete. Your eyes, I see the doorway of 1,000 churches. Your eyes, the resolution of all the fruitless searches. The light, the heat. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Your eyes, the light, the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. Your eyes, the light, I wanna touch the light and heat I see in your eyes. The light, the heat. Your eyes, the light, the heat. Your eyes, the light, the heat. Your eyes, waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock. It's got to stop. Tell him, take no more. She practices her speech as he opens the door. She rolls over, pretends to sleep as he looks her over. She lies and says she's in love with him. Can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Ooh. Memories back when she was bold and strong and waiting for the world to come along. Swear she knew it, now she swears he's gone. She lies and says she's in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red, can't find a better man. She lies and says she still loves him, can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red, can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. She loved him, yeah. She don't want to leave this way. She feeds him, yeah. That's why she'll be back again. Can't find a better man. 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 Can't find a better man.
I want to be better.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be better. Right? I mean, that's what you should do, is you should move forward. You should just
Yes.
constantly try to improve and constantly try to be better.
So do you think that you're better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any doubt about that. And I think you would say that we've made progress, and I've been motivated to be better because Jill makes me want to be better. It's amazing knowing you're going to be happy for the rest of your life. And Jill is the first person I've ever met where that I actually loved more than I love myself. And I think that statement alone shows that I'm getting better.
She was sitting all alone over on the tailgate, and legs swinging by a Georgia plate. I was looking for a boyfriend, thinking no way she ain't got one. Soon as I sat down, I was falling in love, trying to pour a little sugar in a Dixie cup, talking over the speakers in the back of that truck. She jumped up and cut me off. She's like, oh my God, this is my song. I've been listening to the radio all night long, sitting around waiting for it to come on, and here it is. She was like, come here boy, I wanna dance. Before I said a word, she was taking my hand, spinning me around till it faded out. She gave me a kiss. She said, play it again, play it again, play it again. And I said, play it again, play it again, play it again. I done gave that DJ my last dime, if he would have played it just one more time. But a little while later we were sitting in the drive of my truck. Before I walked her to the door, I was standing like a fool. AM, FM, XM too. But I stopped real quick when I heard that groove. And man, you should have seen her light up. She was like, oh my God, this is my song. We've been listening to the radio all night long. I can't believe that it came back on, but here it is. She was like, come here boy, I want Before I said a word, she was taking my hand, spinning in the headlights. She gave me a goodnight kiss. And I said, play it again, play it again, play it again. She said, play it again, play it again, play it again. The next Friday night, we were sitting out under the stars. You should have seen her smile when I broke out my guitar. She was like, oh my God, this is my song. I've been listening to the radio all night long, sitting around waiting for it to come on, and here it is. She was like, come here boy, I wanna dance. Before I said a word, she was taking my hand, spinning in the headlights. She gave me a goodnight kiss. She said, play it again, play it again, play it again. And I said, play it again, play it again, play it again. Yeah, play it again, play it again, play it again. Somebody play it again, play it again, play it again.
I'm just happy. It's kind of amazing. I mean, I've been happy before for periods, and I've certainly been happy in my life, but to be almost serenely happy and know that going forward, everything is going to be fine, that's pretty fantastic. And Jill's a huge part of that.
Well, good. That's our time for the week.
Well, all right. Well, I know we're done, but not only, you're a huge part of that too. I know this is weird, Dr. Shannon, but I feel that you've given me enough of a space and a safe place to come in here and become better and to move forward and actually make the changes and the adjustments in myself that allow me to be happy. And it seems like almost minimal effort on your part, but it's provided maximum relief for me. And I thank you so much.
Sure,
It's
you're
really,
welcome.
really great of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I do need to let you know that this will be our last session because my practice is no longer accepting your insurance.
Fuck.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind green eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do, and I blame you. No one bites back this hard on their anger. None of my pain and woe can show through. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. When my fist clenches, crack it open before I use it and lose my cool. When I smile, tell me some bad news before I laugh and act like a fool. And if I'm spouting anything evil, take my hand into your own. And if I stammer, please give me the answer. Don't you leave me out here alone. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind green eyes.
You guys can get me at Mike at MikeSchmidtComedy.com. You can be my friend at Facebook.com/The40-Year-Old-Boy. And you can follow me at Twitter.com/The40-Year-Old-Boy. The 40-Year-Old Boy podcast is produced by Lily Von Stupp. And Behind Green Eyes, the 2015 Interlude, was produced, arranged, and performed by my great friend David Mex Hernandez, with additional congas on In Your Eyes performed by my godson Valentin Hernandez. Year 8 of the 40-Year-Old Boy podcast starts next week.